This is Corwin from Glad Grape Games here, bringing you episode 1 of our Uncharted 2 walkthrough / let's play type things. We're not going to keep those bonus treasures here. We're going to go and do a traditional campaign on normal. I'll just go over my original save. And without further ado, here in a few moments we'll be beginning Uncharted 2, Drake Among Thieves. This is about the best opening of a video game ever made. This game got a lot of praise for this intro. However, judging by Nate's condition, he should be dead here in the next few seconds. There's no way he should have been able to survive that right there. So this is going to be a little similar to how our first Let's Play walkthrough of Uncharted 1 was. And we're going to go do 2 chapters an episode here. Happy 4th to you all. Well, by the time this video drops, it'll be most likely the 5th. But I hope you all had a wonderful 4th of July. So what we're going to want to do here is climb up this train car here. And it takes a little while to climb up it. Alrighty, this thing's starting to break here, so we're gonna climb up a little bit and it'll trigger this to happen. Now we gotta swing off here before this thing breaks. So now we are gonna climb into here in this little fun climbing segment here. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Allergies, man. So now we're back to that spot here where this pole originally broke. And we're gonna climb up to here. We gotta jump off this before it breaks too. Here we're about to get a run towards the camera segment here next. And then we jump here. And I believe a cutscene is up next.
Buy me a drink, sailor.
Harry Flynn? Hey! What the hell are you doing here?
I'm looking for you, mate.
Uh-oh.
What are you
flattered
doing
or
here?
worried?
There's no
Maybe a bit
bartender
of
at this
both.
beach resort.
Come here. I've got a job for us.
Really?
The client is willing to part with a huge sum of cash if we acquire a certain object for him.
All right, I'm listening.
Now, you're not gonna like this.
Oh, no. No, you're out of your mind.
Yeah, you just hear me out for
No,
a second.
Flynn, we both know two people who were killed trying to lift something out of this
And
place.
one who made it out.
Yeah, barely.
I can't do this without you, Drake. You're the only one who's cracked it, and you know better than anyone it's a two-person job.
No. 3, actually.
Right. And speak of the devil, here she comes now.
What?
Chloe Fraser.
Nate. Drake. Nathan. Drake.
Hello, Harry.
Chloe here's one of the best drivers in the business. She'll take good care of us.
I bet.
They mentioned that a lot in the next game,
Look,
too.
I've got it all figured out. We go in through the sewer.
Loving it so far.
That puts us in the courtyard. From there, we scale up the wall, run across the rooftops, and just drop down into the exhibit hall. Bob's your uncle. And what is worth all this trouble, I hear you ask?
I didn't, but go ahead. But that's it. An oil
Bruh.
lamp. Yeah. It's worthless. I don't get it.
Neither do we. That's why we tracked you down.
Well, it sounds like you're working for a nutcase. Some collector who's got too much time and money on his hands. And by the way, this is not worth any of it.
But there's more.
Why didn't you mention that earlier, then?
How's your 13th century Latin, mate?
Where'd you get this?
Borrowed it from the files of the nutcase.
In Trebizond, we were set upon by thieves. Father, Maffeo, and I were robbed of our greatest treasures. This was written by Marco Polo.
Yes, that much we were able to work out.
Unfortunately, the rest of it's nonsense.
Hey, hold on. So that it should not fall into the wrong hands, I concealed my great sorrow in the unlikeliest place. The light of the great Khan shelters the fate of the 13.
See what I mean? It's just gibberish.
He's talking about the lost fleet.
Yeah.
I know, someone want to fill me in?
Marco Polo leaves China with 600 passengers and 14 ships loaded down with treasure from Kublai Khan. And he lands in Persia a year and a half later with only one ship left and only 18 passengers. Now, he recorded every detail of his journey, but he never told what happened to all those ships and the passengers.
So somewhere out there are 13 ships loaded with the Emperor's treasure waiting to be found.
Yeah, and that is what your client is after. Hey, look at this lamp. It's covered in Mongolian script. It must have been a gift from Kublai Khan.
The light of the great Khan shelters the fate of the 13.
Marco Polo hid something inside this lamp. Something that pinpoints the site of the lost fleet.
So we're dicking this guy over, right?
Damn straight.
Absolutely. You in then?
What the hell? I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
Oh, the irony. I think I just spotted a treasure. Yes, I did. We're actually gonna go hit up this treasure here. The walkthrough, if you're playing this right now and you're following my walkthrough, you do not have to pick up that treasure unless you're going for the treasures. So you're gonna want to go through this way. And we're gonna walk up a few feet here, and there should be a gun here somewhere. If not, it's just past this little... Alright, here. Oh, here's the gun. It looks an awful lot like a Beretta. Oh, there's another treasure right here. 2 treasures in one video. That's nice. there's more ammo, but it doesn't really matter. Here, we just need it to really shoot open the lock. Oh, I already reloaded.
He's alive!
See, you don't have to shoot like it does. Your ammo counts don't really matter in this whole section here, because for the fact is that, like, that thing will explode no matter what, even if you kill the guy before the explosion happens. It'll happen regardless. So, like, we really won't be using this gun again in this particular chapter. I think we're gonna have another cutscene coming up. Yeah, you should be dead from that. Who sleeps on a bed like that?
Hello. Well, so much for foreplay.
You mind telling me what the hell is going on?
You mean with Flynn?
Yeah, you might have warned me.
And missed the look on your face? Anyway, you haven't exactly made yourself easy to find.
Talk about making yourself easy.
Hey, that's the journal from the 1st
You're
game.
not jealous. Let's not forget who walked out on whom. After all, you don't get to be jealous.
Wait a minute, Chloe.
If it makes you feel any better, my relationship with Flynn is strictly professional.
Really?
Mostly professional.
Oh,
When I figured out he was actually onto something,
Fireworks are
I
going
thought
off
you'd
in the
wanna be
background.
on the action.
so what's the plan?
Just like we said, we pull the heist, we find the ships, and we make off with the treasure.
With Flynn.
Mm-hmm.
And then?
And then we split the take 3 ways, and you and I just disappear. Together, this time.
I see.
Until then, he can't know about us.
He's gonna be pissed.
He's gonna be fine. Trust me.
Best adventure series of all time right here. And the games get better from here on out. 4th game is my favorite. The 1st, the 3rd, and the 4th. Alrighty, we should be able to get... Okay, there we go. He finally got up. Okay, so now we go over this way, and we're gonna jump over to this yellow pole thing. And now we climb up this way. Now I know the end of this chapter is coming up very shortly here. There's gonna be another cutscene after we walk up down this here. We're gonna fall through this door right here. Ouch. How is Nate not frostbitten yet? Notice how there's obvious cover spots here? Yeah, there's gonna be a fighting simulator later on in the game that happens later.
You sure you're up for this?
Feel a lot better if I had a gun. We won't need them. A little insurance, that's all.
Flynn, they're just museum guards. We have their
And
patrols
Nate's
all
the
mapped
same
out.
person
Relax.
that was
Relax.
worried about taking the
Relax.
job because he
Have
knew
you ever
2
been in a
people that
Turkish
have
prison,
died
mate? If
trying
we
to
get
lift
caught,
something
they will
from
lock
this
us up and
place.
throw away the sodding key. You do realise that, don't you?
Locking
Then
up
you
and
do.
throwing away the
Well,
key?
you may
That
fancy
sounds
that
like
kind of thing,
every
but I
normal
don't.
prison out there.
Can't afford to make any mistakes. Yeah, and we won't.
Like I said earlier, this is the same guy who didn't want to take this job earlier. Now he's
We're
like,
here.
oh yeah, this is gonna be easy. This museum has pretty bad security system. If 3 people could literally blowtorch open a sewer grate like that without any so
This
very
way.
easy way to counter the security system.
So what do we do if they switch to patrols?
Figure it out as we go.
We cannot fumble our way through this.
I don't fumble. I improvise.
Oh, is that what you call it?
Yeah, I'm adaptable.
Adaptable.
You cocky bastard. There. What did I tell you? That passage there is going to take us right under the museum.
You called it all right.
You need to have a little more faith in me, chum.
Okay, this one here is me.
All right, remember, that tower is our only way into the exhibit. But we can't even get close with those floodlights on.
We've gone over this.
Just make sure you cut the power by the time we reach the second courtyard.
The lights will be out. I'll have the van waiting at the rendezvous point. Just make sure you get your asses out of there in time.
Fair enough.
All right, enough chat. Let's do this.
Chloe. See you on the other side.
That saying has no meaning
Looking
anymore.
forward to it.
You sure you know where you're going?
Chapter 2, Breaking and Entering. Oh yeah, guys, quick question here. Are you guys enjoying this video? Do you want to see more content like this? Are you not a subscriber?
Good old days, isn't it?
Yeah. Remember those
If you
again?
answered yes to all of those questions, be sure to like this video. And if you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe and hit that little bell after you hit that subscribe button, so you're up to date when we stream
Made a wrong turn somewhere.
and upload.
Hey, now what do you bet that will take us right into the boiler room?
Also, you make sure you turn on your bell here, because
Yeah. in
here
like
we'll be
Flint, right?
What?
In like Flint.
uploading on this
Just
series.
give me a
I'll be
boost.
uploading every other day, one day for recording, and then that day off that I'm not recording is going to be a lot of time spent editing,
Here it comes.
because these videos
Thanks.
do take time to edit, like, especially some of our, yeah, a lot of our videos in general, not, like, Eden, our, Apex expert,
Almost there. You
he
ready?
does, all of our, most of our kill montages, basically all of them except for one,
Here we go.
was made by Eden. Yeah, those take hours to edit for him.
We're good.
And then, we got one, kill montage, the caustic one, which is the one done by Mason. That took a while to edit too, because we had to find various music and
Reach up
stuff
grab the
for
lever.
that. Oh, fun fact. Our second, not our latest one, not our Octane one, but our second Edgy Legends video got copyright claim for a fair use sound effect, and we're right now solving a dispute about that. You already know this if you follow the Instagram, which, for all you subscribers, be sure to follow our Instagram. We're going to be
This is the way to the
posting
courtyard.
when we live stream, as well as
Well,
posting
we're not going this way.
the thumbnails of our videos on there.
All right. There's got to be a shut-off valve around here somewhere.
See if you can find it then. You got
Our
it.
latest video's thumbnail is on there, actually. Now we gotta go jump across. Oh yeah, we monkey across this here. I see another treasure. I don't think that treasure's accessible, though. It's not, because it's like this... I forgot where it was. Oh yeah, it's up there, and you can't get up to here. The museum guards.
Okay. Now there should be a door just around this corner. That's our access point. Once we're through, just stick to the plan. You got me? Tell me.
They're talking in their normal voice, and the museum guards just outside here don't hear that. Alrighty. So you're gonna want to go up here first, and it'll activate this little short cutscene type thing.
Good job I came prepared.
I pick more than my nose, my friend.
Wait! There's an alarm. That's nuisance last time.
Great. Now what?
Nuisance last time.
Well, I can disarm it if we can find the junction box.
This is the worst museum
It's gotta
ever.
be around here somewhere.
Actually, it's not the worst museum ever. It has the worst security system ever, because... Oh, wait, hold up. We're gonna go get this treasure back here. And now here we're gonna see, look here. They have the junction box for the alarm in the same room. That's asking your museum to get burgled. Or robbed. See, it's all the way back here. If you've never played this game before, it's just going back towards the way you came. Either that or like you can follow the wires, which takes much more time. Also, this is the most annoying level of the game because of the fact is it's literally a stealth thing. And it gets hard in here sometimes, especially like you're not paying attention and a guard casually spots you but you don't know it, and then like you'll get that game over screen or you get caught.
Wait at the next courtyard through that gate over there. Well, let's do it.
Now, if I remember right, you drop down here, so you're gonna drop down this way. And there's a guard right here. You're gonna come up all the way to the guard here. And you're gonna go knock him out like that.
We've got to get up to that balcony.
I heard a treasure. I saw a treasure thing.
Over here. Got it.
I must have been imagining. But like, this place will become a nuisance here in a moment. I remember my first playthrough, I screwed up here.
I've got the other one.
I just want to get right into it so that we don't have to worry about it later. Now these guards here are much easier to deal with. But when we continue into that next gate, oh, it's gonna be hard.
What are you waiting for?
We might get through it first try, we might not.
Okay, we're almost there.
I'll go right, you go left.
So here, now we're gonna go up. And do that. And we go up this way. Because it'll take us onto the roof. And I think we drop down here. Yes, we do. And there's this guard here. And then there's this last guard here. Which Flynn takes care of. And then now we're going to activate another little cutscene right here.
Okay, we should be able to lift this up, sneak right under. Whoa, whoa,
Not so fast. There's another alarm.
ah, great. You want to get this one?
Bruh.
Wait here.
Okay, so we're going to climb up here. Yeah, this episode will be a little boring because there's not much action here. Yeah, so this museum has really bad security. We were able to waltz right in with through the sewer. They have their junction boxes literally right next to the alarm or in the same room as the alarm.
Alright. 1, 2, 3. Alright, go. You got it. Yeah. Hurry. Okay. Go. Hurry up. Easy.
Okay, so this next room slash area
Across this courtyard to get onto the roof.
is very annoying.
Right. Head for the fountain.
Watch this. It's all RNG here. Because there's that guy. But if you try to go for him, you'll get spotted by the other guy. It's RNG 100% here. Like, you gotta pray to God that it...
Sweet dreams.
Oh, yeah. See...
Head for the fountain.
This part is really annoying. I've never done this first try.
Night.
Hey, ne yapıyorsun burada?
Okay, yeah, so we dropped him without getting spotted. That's a good thing. Because now we should be able to... Okay, so those two didn't notice yet. And you can basically just go guns a-blazing on these two guys.
Stay tight.
Uncharted 4 really
Now we just
improved
gotta
on
find a way
the
up to that window.
stealth
There's a
mechanics.
lot of bloody windows.
They added the threat meter in that one, and I'll explain that one more when we get to the Uncharted 4 Let's Play. And the stealth gets easier from here. That's just the harder part. Because then, well, I won't spoil it. Do these move around like they do? No. Okay, so a cutscene here.
Crap. Now what?
It's time to tip the odds back in our favor.
Oh, that's brilliant. Guns? What are you thinking?
Relax, Gandhi. They're tranquilizer guns, totally non-lethal. Your conscience will remain unscathed.
Oh, well, good idea.
Why didn't you use those earlier?
A little bit of advice. These things have lousy range, so we still have to get in close. You okay with that?
Know how to shoot a gun, genius.
All right, let's take these guys out.
Bu kutulara bizim taşımamızı beklemiyorlar umarım. Bu bir...
So now with these guys, you have to get a little closer, because look here, I don't think they're in range from here. No, they're not.
Dök ortaya!
See here, now we gotta go push this to get up there.
Get up to that walkway.
This could help.
There, that'll work.
Now all we need is a horse.
Alrighty, so now from here, you're gonna wanna go to here, and it'll
To the roof.
activate this viewpoint.
Good thing one of us thought ahead, eh?
So then that'll trigger Flynn to throw his rope up. And we're gonna climb up here. And from here, so we'll climb a certain point, and then this will happen. And that'll be a very easy thing to take care of.
Thanks, mate.
And you'll hop over here, very easy.
I think I'm gonna take the elevator next time.
Okay, so from here, we just are gonna jump across the rafters. And come up to here. Now from here, you're not going to want to come this way because the thing's broken. It tricks you, but the window out is actually over here.
Alright, there's the tower.
Getting closer.
Appreciate that update, Captain Obvious.
Like, the one thing I do like about these games is, like, some of the actual historic truths that it's based off of. Like, all these Uncharted games, they have a real quote from the actual explorer that the game surrounds about, and yes, those quotes are real because I googled them. Not only that, the lost city / treasure thing they're after, like in history, ancient civilizations kind of like taught explorers during the exploration era tried to find these things but never did.
That was close.
Alright, no more donuts for you.
Ha, I have that skin. You guys want to see it? Let's see your rewards, skins. See, look here, there we go.
Okay, I can get this. Yeah. Once again, you're up.
This looks so hilarious.
I'm right behind you.
As always.
He even changes his voice.
There's a guy above you. There's a guy above you.
Yeah, that guy's totally dead. Look at that, there's water.
Yeah, great view. I can see your house. Let's get moving.
Yep.
There's a guard right below you.
Alrighty, we're going back to the normal Drake. I can't take that seriously anymore. I never really wear skins that often.
Nearly there.
Yeah, but why are the lights still on?
Chloe will take care of it, don't worry.
Are we in range yet? No, we are not. And don't shoot when you're out of range, because then they'll count you spotting them.
Shit. Can't
Here we
get
are
any
now
closer
at the
with
another
tower lit up like
cutscene.
that. What the hell's she doing?
Come on, Chloe. That's my girl.
Plot armor. So here.
Okay.
So what happens next here is Flynn's gonna set up his rope, and then when we go walk towards it, it'll trigger a cutscene.
Ladies first.
Ah, cute.
Here we go.
Well, the real cutscene triggers after that animation thing.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah, and there's the acoustic alarm. Until we get this case unlocked, that thing's gonna go off if we so much as touch this glass.
No worries, mate. Voila.
All right.
Now, we're sure it's the right one.
Well, I guess there's only one way to find out.
Sorry, Marco. Crap.
Well, that's the understatement of the year. This is it. It's bloody useless.
The light of the Great Khan. Wait a minute.
What are you doing?
It's resin. It'll burn.
And?
Just give me your lighter.
Is that really a good idea in here?
Come on. Whoa. Let me see that. Our ships were driven by a great flood tide into the wilds of Java.
Sounds like they were hit by a tsunami.
Yeah, somewhere off the west coast of Borneo.
Oh, great. That narrows it down a bit.
Look, this mountain must have been the closest landmark where they went aground. We find that mountain, we find the ships.
Yeah, good work, mate.
Wait, there's more. Okay, Joe. As if the ocean itself sought to throw off the terrible cargo we carried from Shambhala.
Ooh.
The curse of the Chintamani.
Would that mean something to you?
Shambhala. Oh my God, Flynn.
What?
Marco Polo found Shambhala. Shangri-La.
You're joking.
If they were carrying the Chintamani stone, it might still be there.
It's all very fascinating, but we really gotta go.
Yeah, I'm right behind you. What the hell are you doing?
Sorry, mate. This is where we part ways.
What?
Wait,
The
Flynn,
British
we
guy
had a
was the
plan.
bad guy?
No, you had a plan. Turns out I've got one of my own.
Come on, throw me the rope. Don't be stupid.
Oh, yeah, right. You're the mastermind. Only you overlooked one little detail. Didn't you, partner?
So what are you gonna do? Shoot me now?
No, I just need you out of the way for a little while.
Shit.
But you
think I didn't
disabled
know
the
about ships
alarm.
from the beginning?
That shouldn't have set off the
We could have
alarm.
figured that out.
Flynn, listen.
Face it, genius. You've been played. Not yet. Want to give the guards a decent head start. Right, that's my cue. No hard feelings, yeah?
Alrighty, let's do this. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna dodge some bullets. And the thing about any enemy that has a laser sight weapon, they won't shoot at you until they have a perfect line of sight with your head.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, this way, this way. Use your head.
Oh, so now they have guards
There we go.
in the sewers.
Gotta get to that ladder.
Alrighty, now. So we're climb up here, and this will basically be the rest of the video here.
You overlooked one little detail, didn't you, partner? What?
This man is still reoccurring the day he got arrested.
Oh, really?
Hey! Jackass, you're ruining the show here.
Ah, what a
Look,
shame.
his shadow's not blocking that light.
I really can't leave you alone for a minute.
Oh man, am I glad to see you.
How you doing, kid?
I'm doing just great.
So, had to grease a few palms. Did go through the rest of your money and a good chunk of my own, but hey. Jesus, you stink.
Yeah, not half as bad as that cigar. Hey, how'd you find me?
Well, a friend of yours asked for my help.
Hello, Nate.
Oh, no.
Now wait a second.
Sully, kick her out and shut the door. We're safer in here.
Just wait a goddamn minute. Hear her out.
Thank you, Victor.
Hey, no offense, Sully,
but you're not exactly the best judge of character, especially when it comes to women.
Fair enough. All the same.
Dear God.
Oh, no, it's not that bad. Look, I have my own bucket. Last cell I was in, 8 of us had to share.
Listen, Ned.
Are
You know something, I
Turkish
really
prisons
appreciate
really
you dropping
like this?
by.
Also,
If you and
this
Flynn
does
hadn't
not look
screwed
like
me
a
over the
prison
first
cell.
time, I wouldn't have been rotting
This
in
looks like a
shithole
cell in a
for
police
3 months.
station.
So excuse me if I'm not just, you know, leaping into your arms.
I had nothing to do with it.
Right.
I told you. He's not going to listen to me.
Screw this. Nate, they found the ships.
In Borneo.
Yes.
And the Chintamani stone?
How do you know about that?
Do you really think Flynn could have figured that out on his own?
All right, good point.
He played dumb.
No, they haven't found it yet.
What do you mean they?
Flynn and his client, Lazarovich.
You know, the nutcase. They've been working together all along.
I can't wait till I roast that guy.
Right then.
You'll learn more about him next
If they haven't found the
episode.
stone, that means there's still time. You're gonna get us into that dig site. We are gonna snatch that treasure right out from under them.
They'll never see it coming.
Yeah, well, payback's a bitch. Look, they called it the wish-fulfilling jewel. It's a sacred object.
What, like a Buddhist holy grail?
Exactly.
Thanks.
Sully, listen to this. In the kingdom of Shambhala lies the most precious thing to be found in all the world. A perfect raw sapphire of the deepest blue, larger around than the reach of a man's arms.
Ooh, that's gotta be worth millions.
Hundreds of millions. And you say there's more of this?
Loads more. Lazarovich paid top dollar for Marco Polo's
This room
diamonds.
looks
He's
like
been
a
after
college
the Chintamani
professor's
stones for years.
dining
If he's
room.
been counting on Flynn to find it for him, it's no wonder he hasn't had any luck.
If I can get a look at Lazarovich's files, I can find that stuff.
Like
Hang on a
archaeology
minute, cowboy. That's
teachers.
easier said than done.
You go to their house,
The files
they're like,
are in his tent.
that's
and
a lot of
his tent is in
artifacts.
the middle of the camp. It's like an armed compound. There are soldiers everywhere.
Well, that's why it has to be an inside job. From someone they know and trust.
Oh. Okay, I see where this is going.
Just need a diversion. You give me 5 minutes in that tent, that's all it'll take.
Really? 5 minutes? Well, that's great. I won't even have to get my top off.
Chloe, I was thinking more like an
really?
explosion.
Oh, really?
All that
Just
can be
why?
arranged.
Are you in?
Oh, hell yes. I was in before you were.
That sounds weird. Borneo is where episode 2 will
You reading
begin.
us?
Loud and clear.
We're getting close.
Okay,
Chapter
I've
3,
planted
Borneo.
charges all around the perimeter of the camp. You
So
just
this will conclude this episode
This
of
one should be right ahead of
our
you.
Uncharted Uncharted 2 Among Thieves walkthrough, episode 1. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like, and if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, and also be sure to follow us on Instagram, Glad Grape Games, and we'll see you guys in episode